Hello, guys, and welcome back to the last season of Into the Torii Gate. Of course, as you know, I am Shion.
And I am Charles.
And I'm OJ. What's up?
Very quick and smooth. But alright.
Greatest transition ever. And so there's a guest here. Whoa.
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 First, hello there.
Look at her go. Oh, let's go. Oh. Okay, so we have magical girl from another world. Can you introduce yourself?
I am Floating Chu, your magical girl from another world, and I am a Twitch streamer in this world that you call home.
Oh.
We're all home.
We're all home, suffering in the Philippines.
This is our home.
This is our home.
Yes, this is our home.
So, with that being said, have you guys thought about what is our topic for today?
Yes, it is handpicked for us because why are we dressed up as?
Why are we dressed up? Actually,
That's a
I can
huge
totally
clue
go
already.
to this topic. I can totally
I wonder
appear.
Totally.
what else? What other events do people dress up in? I wonder.
Why are we harmonizing?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Probably we're prepared
You
for
can
a
dress
song.
up in school. School
But
is
yeah.
technically an event.
Okay,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that's true. So guys, the topic for today is all about conventions or cosplay conventions.
yeah.
Cosplay convention.
With that being said, guys. That being said, guys, can you guess? Which is who are our cosplaying? Who are we cosplaying for tonight?
I'm like very obvious. I'm like very obvious right
It's
now.
obvious. I mean, I require the goggles to be, but I can't see. I can't. It's like
It's a yellow filter.
yeah, everything's a yellow filter right now.
No, it's
Yeah,
the
everything
eternal
is-
curse for cosplayers. You can never see. You're always blind as a cosplayer.
That is
Oh, that's
actually
true.
true. That is very true.
So, so yeah, I guess Shion, you are dressing as,
Makima from Chainsaw Man.
and I am dressed cosplaying as.
Aki
Aki from Chainsaw Man. And then on the other couch is
Hawks without wings. I forgot the wait. Yeah. We were supposed to have like a what was it? Like
the bucket.
a bucket of chicken
KFC
wing.
bucket.
Yeah,
But,
the
I,
for chicken
but I
wings.
forgot the bucket.
I guess.
So everything
Honest
is
opportunity.
everything
that's
is
true.
going well today. Let's just
But we can harmonize as well. Remove the yellow glasses and you can be just Denji.
no. We'll just and what is Sam's dressed up as? I like
I'm dressed up as myself.
as herself.
As herself.
Yes, very true.
Well,
Literally.
honestly, she looks like the Cece from Code Geass.
Yeah.
From the,
Alright.
from the
Like
green hair,
Cece
right?
from
I
Code Geass.
literally
That's
picked
true.
the generic green-haired girl hair.
You know, she's already an
every
anime
green-haired
girl,
girl
so she's
ever.
cosplaying.
That's true.
Generic green hair.
But yeah.
Generic girl.
So, magical girl from another world, have you ever attended a cosplay event?
Of course, it's a titular culture thing.
Yes.
Yes,
it is our culture.
it's
Chef's
our
kiss.
culture.
Mwah.
You're not a person if you haven't
Truly.
attended a convention.
Yes,
That's true.
that is true. I completely agree with that.
So,
Have you like? So,
Have you guys ever been?
Yeah,
I have. Yeah, I have.
pre-pandemic and yeah, post-pandemic.
Are we post-pandemic though? Or not post-pandemic?
It's
we're
been 3 years.
mid-pandemic.
Mid-pandemic, yeah.
So yeah, I guess we can say mid-pandemic. But yeah, I have attended CosCarn last year, 2022, and that is
Oh,
my
same.
first convention. Yeah, that is my very first.
Same.
Yeah. How about you? so you,
I've attended Coscarn in 2016. Like that's how far, or 2017. That's how far I go.
I think that year I'm just starting to like delve into the anime culture. So I'm not yet into the whole yet.
Are you calling me old? Like, is this what you're doing?
That's like Loki calling him old.
I mean, we
Don't
gotta
text
accept our
yourself,
times.
you're
Just kidding.
Yeah, you're old.
Now, what about you, Sam? How long have you been going to conventions for?
How long? I wonder.
I
Like,
have been
since
going
when?
to conventions since like junior high, and oh my god, catch this. I went to the first convention I went to was a My Little Pony convention, and I think that says a lot about me.
Oh, that's so cute.
Cute and fluffies. Oh,
Yeah,
Imagine like
and then
your first.
the
convention.
weirdest thing there is like I saw an Elsa cosplayer there with I don't know if I could say this, but like I saw an Elsa cosplayer there with a gun. That was the coolest thing ever.
What?
Back then.
Wait. My Little Pony anime convention or cosplay convention.
Just
Then
the My
there's some-
Little Pony convention actually, and then there's a random Elsa in there with a gun.
With the gun.
When she says "let it go," does she mean her magazine? Like,
Making it rain.
I guess Elsa's target for the new kids like go away my little pony. This is now my domain.
Real. That's like threatening them with whatever
That's
she
true.
was using.
Super threatening.
Just like woke up and
It's
chose
just
violence.
she got too tired of Anna knocking on her door. She was like,
Oh, like
"Loads."
okay, Anna, excuse me. But yeah, so you have mentioned about going pre-pandemic. How is it like compared to today's
Yeah,
convention?
pre-pandemic was. If I could compare it to now, there's definitely more people, but that's probably because obviously there's no, distance restrictions back then. There's like
Right. Yeah.
there's no like what was that called? The 5 meter distance. What was that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Five
that's
meters.
Whatever,
space.
yeah.
Whoa,
And
wait, who
back then,
follows
everyone
that
was
anymore?
just-
Real.
Everyone was just skin to skin together. That's what it was like before.
Yeah. Everyone was hugging at the
It's-
convention.
You share
like
you
us.
share everyone's sweat. You share each other's sweat. That's how it was before.
The smell is stuck in my nose.
That's a very salty convention. Jesus.
I mean,
Very,
even
very
though it's
salty
salty,
in
you're
more
like bonded.
ways than one.
Yeah. More ways than
Actually, I've been to one post-pandemic one that was kind of like that because of the amount of people who were
one. Which one is it?
there. So I went to Singapore last year,
Of
Wow.
course, it's Singapore.
Ah,
and I went to AFA,
Uh huh.
and that place, well, because I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, sardines. Yeah, that's how it's described.
Basically, sardines.
Yeah, we're basically it was like pre-pandemic all over again. It was just everyone is just stuck together. Like,
I mean, it's a missed opportunity as well. Na like you're going to a con, then there's like going to be a distance.
right. I mean, but like navigating through AFA, that was okay. So imagine the place that they use. It was as big as SMX, but
Mhm.
Alright.
but
everything is full of people.
Mm.
Just like full on. You'd have to probably
compare it to SMX. Does it fill up the convention or
yeah,
the convention
completely.
hall?
like even
Piece of
outside
the Black
convention hall.
Nazarene.
Ev-
I mean, that's a lot of people.
Dami tayo. Out of that. It was to the point that it filled the outside of the convention hall. So it was pretty.
Oh, it's good when it goes outside the convention.
Like you can see like the classic people sitting down on the floor.
You know what? Convention that I attended last year is exactly like that.
Which one?
Sean?
It's Cosplay Mania.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? Checks out.
Yeah.
Checks
Cosplay
out.
Mania is like you're just like squished together
Uh-uh.
because there's like not enough space because the booths were like scattered. So
Mm.
the pathways are weird. So you guys have to like squish together to get to like another part of the convention. And like
Yeah.
if you want to get food, it's like on the other side
Good luck.
of the thing from the entrance.
Right.
So
it's
if you
the
just
exit.
entered
Or
the
it's in the
Somehow
back.
you make
here.
your own routes around the whole like there's like the whole convention center, and then every time you have to make your own routes around the people. Imagine like the people are the buildings in the street in like Tondo, and then you
Yeah.
have to make
Yeah. Yes, I completely agree with that. Yep.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
I'd imagine. No, you know what? It's kind of like UST before they fixed the drainage or the drainage system.
I haven't been-
You're swimming through the people.
I haven't
Exactly.
I haven't been in USD that long.
It
The,
was-
the moment you said
It was-
swimming through people, an anime
It's actually
hits.
true because you're like swimming through the sweat. And
That's true. But yeah, that this particular anime scene has like popped into my head the moment you said swimming through people. You know, like in every slice of life, anime or rom-com, there's been a time where like lunch break, and then there's
Yes.
yakisoba pan.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
And then like
You know
they're
what?
really battling for each other to buy that bread. And like you're literally swimming with among the people.
You know what?
Yep.
The like the most recent one I can think of is Charlotte. Do you guys know Charlotte?
Yeah, I know.
Charlotte.
oh
Yep.
yeah.
But it ended really. I forgot what his name was, but he threw himself into the
Yeah.
Yeah.
into the yakisoba pan place, and then everything.
I think
exploded.
I think that's exactly what he was like talking about with the yakisoba
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I mean that's the most recent memory that I had as
Mhm.
well. But yeah, imagine doing that in a con.
Real.
Actually, imagine doing that in school in general. So like, what would you be falling in line for? So imagine like
Honestly, I dare someone to like dress up as like a swimming athlete and just swim through like the people.
I would legit want to say that.
No, but the sad thing is USD doesn't allow like having a bunch of people.
oh,
to
it means like
group.
conventions in general.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. I
so
mean, that,
it's
I mean,
like-
she said in school.
It's like freestyle,
I'm going to be butterfly. Butterfly.
butterfly, 50 meter.
And then suddenly, no, may biglang a blank space of people. Like there's, you're just gonna go swim and then you're gonna fall to the ground hard.
It's just like blank.
Oh, just,
There's
just
like
a blank.
nothing there.
They just don't want to deal with you. And
Oh, like okay, you're done.
cease.
So I
Oh,
mean,
actually, like we're mostly talking about like the national conventions, but like obviously in USC there's some convention like events, especially the R101, for example.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Well-
definitely a convention like event.
Here's the thing. Here's a sad thing. After the pandemic, or while we're still in the pandemic, R101 has been only through online, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But oh god, am I really gonna mention how old I am? Because I went to it.
I haven't
that
been
was
to
when I
one.
first
No,
joined
don't
the
worry. I
org.
get you. I'm also as old as you, probably. Maybe even older, actually.
Finally.
but yeah, that's a sad thing that I wish that I could experience as well before I
Oh,
leave
don't worry,
USD.
you'll get to.
Like
you'll
we're
love
gonna
it.
have an R101 face to face. We're gonna have that
Like, you know what's
line.
better than R101 Paskuhan? I think you can still get in, even if you can still get in as an alumni.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did have a face-to-face alumni, face-to-face Paskuhan.
Medyo nawawala
recently.
ka ng event, pero sige lang.
So like medyo, pero diba, yeah. We have we had Paskuhan face-to-face last December.
Last year, yeah.
However,
Yes.
it is limited to Tomasians and alumni.
Yes, it was very
only.
limited.
You're not sure.
So yung so yung may mga friends and relationship from
Yes.
others were not allowed inside. However, still
Well, not unless you know some people. Wink, wink.
Real. Gotta
Wink, wink.
Oh.
wink, wink,
You just gotta
connections.
have
Wink, wink.
conventions. Yeah, and conventions.
Connections.
Convention
Just gotta have
connections.
Convention connections.
Exactly.
That's true.
That's the title of. I'm kidding. I'm not sure. I don't know who's making the title this time.
Pero yeah, applying it on or relating it towards an actual recent cons like this year, like we are now having, as you said, like face to face, closer, even though we are still in the middle of pandemic. That you parang there's a time that a guard doesn't let the people to sit down.
That is Cos
There-
Carne.
Yeah, there's that had an issue.
That's a recent Cos
Oh,
Carne.
I have heard about that.
Mm.
That actually happened in Conquest too. There were some guards around that are telling people to like. There was one area in Conquest. It was like, you know those huge fan thingies,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
the industrial fans. Yeah.
Yeah,
There are
right,
some
right.
people that like sit around near those where the fans get to blow them, and then guards still like shoo them away, even though that's like a great place to wind down. So
Right.
they're making sure that the convention itself there's no lounge area, but then like I kind of understand because like it's a social gathering. It's not made for lounging around, so I
Right.
kind of understand it.
Yeah. But on my experience, like Cos Carne last year, there's a time where a lot of people are walking around, but then after a few moments, you will see like a bits of people on the sides, not on the middle, but they're on the sides. So with the thing
Yeah.
of Cos Carne recently,
Right, because cosplay conventions are tiring.
yes, it is.
It's very, very tiring.
It is. That's why we hope we could have, like given a lot of.
I don't know, the
Like
the
an
snack
actual
bar in the back.
lounge for
That's full of people.
congoers.
I'm just gonna say that I know the reason why they did that, but
Oh, is this okay?
So tea.
We can move on to the hot takes if
Yeah.
you guys want.
I mean, this is actually I'm already starting the hot takes.
Yeah.
Like, again, that is also an issue, a very rampant issue with all of the events happening. Like, can you like give more details about it or like instances?
Since you guys are already talking about cosplay carnival, the one where you're not allowed to sit on the floor, so as a cosplayer that has been active in the community since last year, there's a lot of issues that I know, and the issue where you guys aren't allowed to sit on the floors is because of an issue that happened in cosplay matsuri, if I remember correctly, wherein a couple at the side is doing something explicit. Let's leave it at that.
Oh,
So,
that's bad.
The solution that they thought of is like you guys aren't allowed to sit on the floors.
Which is sad. I mean, sitting down is
That's
fine.
understandable, at least.
Their
Because of
their
that.
motive is understandable. However, the solution, I do not agree with that. They could have let the people see it. However, if they see like being closely in touch and stuff, yun na lang
Yeah,
yung moment.
that's where
That's where they
You're supposed to
intervene.
Yeah. Or like, to be honest, it's like, cause you guys know I work for Ozin, right?
Yeah.
I'm a staff for Ozin, and I
Right.
also host for Ozin.
right.
I don't know if I should say this, but like we were like discussing this because it was a topic, and we already did release a statement about this. You guys are allowed to rest, but I think they are trying to provide more spaces where you guys can rest, wherein there will be marshals that would like look around all the time, so everyone is like still guarded so that there's like no creeps or anything like that happening again.
Yeah, I mean I
That's
think
great.
that would be the best solution for that kind of issue instead
Yeah.
of not letting people rest down and sit down.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
the best gift you could ever give for a convention is a lounge area.
Yeah, a
That is very
specific
true.
area. So I mean,
And a shower room. I'm kidding.
I have some friends who've told me, and actually I have also done it, but like I have some especially in the art market areas of conventions. I have some friends who told me that sometimes they let in other people like go behind their booths to like rest, even though like they try to like
Oh.
hide
nice.
them.
Yeah,
Or
that's
like
So
sometimes in
nice.
conventions, there's like a limit of like maybe like 2 people behind the booth. So sometimes they like switch out the person so their friend could just rest in there.
Mhm.
Take refuge
that
in the
is
art
true.
booth.
Yeah, take refuge.
Yes.
But speaking of that, I do actually also have a hot take about that related to that.
Mhm.
It's related to Comic Cat. I went to
Oh.
March
Oh.
Comic Cat this year, and I went there as a seller actually, but like not. I don't know if I can say this. This is like, yeah, I won't say it. I went there as a seller. just that's what you all need to know. But the issue there is the issue there is at the start of the convention, obviously the sellers come in first, right? And then they have to set up their booths. But like there were you can't help it when people don't come in early. So there are some booths that don't have the artists there yet. But
Right.
like when you leave the convention, when they left the convention, like on the first day, they just threw a blanket over their boots to protect them.
Yeah.
So that's what they did at first. So when the artists did not come in the morning during like the ingress, the staff, the management still took off the blanket, even though the booth is empty, which is really sketchy because like it leaves the whole booth to like
Both open.
Yeah.
open. Yeah.
You're not supposed to wait. What? Why?
Why would
I mean,
They're not supposed to
I
do
mean,
that.
the only thing that I can think of on top of my head as to why they probably did that, although I'm not
Aesthetic?
justifying that. Yeah, it's just because probably they wanted they start the event no blankets, signifying that this is not yet open,
Yeah.
etc. But
Like-
they shouldn't do that.
like uniform tignan?
Yeah.
No.
Wait,
Probably
I don't
doesn't,
get that. You're late.
The
No,
risk
suffer
to that is
financial
worse.
loss.
It's
But
worse.
still, that is not right. They
It's
shouldn't
really
do
not
that.
right.
Yeah. Because imagine you're like going to your booth and there's like a bunch of stuff missing. You can't just go to the management.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I have a bunch of
that's
stuff missing. What you guys
the
gonna do about it?
worst.
Just
That
take it off.
could
Yeah.
yeah, you could literally blame the staff for that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Exactly. So
That's gonna be a sad thing for that.
no.
I mean, when is this Comic Cat?
It was,
it was back
it was
in
March.
March.
This recent March?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in March. This March, yeah, this year.
Oh, that's
In-
sad.
It was in
Mega Mall.
Mega Mall. Right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mega Mall.
Were they able to like release a statement regarding on that, like an apology or something?
Honestly, I never followed up on it anymore. Just that's as far as I know.
But did you?
So
but
I don't
were you
know if
affected?
they followed up on it.
But were you affected on like? Did you had some stuff?
No,
that
because
you
I went
missing?
in early.
Ah,
Then again, I'm
Ah.
not blaming the person who didn't come early, but because obviously it's not their fault, right?
oh yeah,
So-
yeah.
Right.
Maybe it's like them saying like, "Hey, next time just go to the convention early because it's gonna be your fault." That's just not right.
Yeah.
That's not
Real.
right. So I mean, that's kind of sad.
Who's gonna manage the booth anyway? Like,
Real.
there's no point to
Exactly.
it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that. Well, in terms of issue and stuff as well regarding the management, and actually relating to the stuff that you said of the like what do you call this? I forgot the event that you said a while ago. You enter
Comic
and
Con?
then
Matsuri?
there's a food.
Oh,
I just said
Matsuri?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're mentioning about the flow of people. I believe
Mhm.
that the management should have planned better
Oh,
regarding the
that's-
flow of the traffic. Placement,
you-
or-
that's something you can't really manage because people want to go to a booth and
Yeah.
people want to like
For
Roll.
me, because I've been to Cos Carnival and ACX, Cosplay Mania, and Cosplay Matsuri. So all
A6 though. I've
Yeah,
never
I
been to
was-
that. Was really
that's where I cosplay Hawks actually.
Yeah.
Actually, recently,
Yeah.
ACX is part of like the conglomerate cosplay PH something.
Yes, all 4 of the events that I mentioned earlier
4
is
of
part
them.
of Cosplay PH. Yeah.
PH.
So out of all of them, everyone said that Cosplay Matsuri has the worst, I would say the worst layout, because when you enter the convention, like the function rooms, the artist booths are at the front.
And then stage
Yes,
is
the front
center.
stage, and then
And then
art
the
booth
last
at
time
the
I went
side.
to
At the
the last time
side.
I went to cosplay Matsuri, that was like 2020. So it's like almost into the pandemic. So like at the time, it's
Oh.
actually very interesting. At the time we were already wearing face masks. So it was an interesting time. So
Mm.
when I went into cosplay Matsuri that time, there was like when you enter the convention center, the area, there was a huge space, empty space in there, which is okay. But then I don't know if you remember, Chion, there was like the bridge thing, and there was like some trees around, like sakura trees.
Oh yeah,
Then,
I
like,
remember that one.
Yeah, that took up like a
Yeah.
whole lot of space, and then I was a bit sad for the
Oh,
art market
God.
areas because the streets, if you could say that, the streets became very small.
Mm-hmm.
Because of trees.
Yes.
They wanted it to go natural.
Okay, that
go
would
and bring in trees.
be what convention organizers' fault then in that case.
Yeah.
I would say I'm an interior design student, so I would say it's the layout.
Floor manager.
So whoever laid it out, basically, or
Yes.
whoever.
Yes, it's basically the whole layout, but ayun nga, earlier I was saying that the layout was weird because if you want to get food, you have to get through all of the
Yeah.
booths pa.
Yeah.
And there are still people, like that was the time that people are still allowed to sit at the sides.
Yeah.
So you have to squish through a lot of people to get to the other side if you want food.
I feel like
And-
this feels like the Costco way of like
yeah, I know,
going through
right?
and then having to look through everything before you get to what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Costco.
But then like everyone was all weirded out because I said that the artist alley was like at the front.
Yeah.
So there's a cosplayer. You guys know Chares, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys know Chares?
Yeah.
So Chares is really popular. She started local, then went international. She's really getting a lot of attention these days.
Mhm.
So everyone was like lining up at her booth, and it was blocking out the entrance.
Oh.
I had
So
that
it was,
exact same
a
experience. Like in
cool.
Conquest during Lily. I remember Lily Peach's booth
Lily
when she
Pichu!
went here in Conquest.
Yes.
A
Yes.
huge. It's not even a line. It became like
like a
whole
crowd.
Block.
crowd. It became a crowd.
Yes.
A crowd blocker
Mhm.
in the middle.
I agree.
That's
I hope they can fix that kind of planning in this upcoming Conquest event. I mean, I'm coming
Definitely.
to the
Conquest actually rented out the entire SMX.
Oh.
Yeah.
I actually not only Conquest, they also had like the Conrad and the NU Manila.
Yeah, they
rented-
planned
Yeah, they're going
everything.
big this year.
Yeah,
So I hope that they have fixed that kind of issue.
I think they have.
I think they're gonna like if they rent out the entire
Honestly, I
convention
have
center.
heard that they're like, I know a few people that are like management in there. They kind of promise that they're like taking into account last year's comments
Issues.
and stuff
Oh.
issues.
That's
Dang.
good.
Hopefully
Dang,
they're gonna push
this-
with that.
This magical girl got connections. She's
I mean,
It's the magic.
Convention connection.
magic.
it's a magic from another. I mean, how do you think she would be able to hide here?
Right.
If she's from another.
Yes, that's true.
I'm just hiding in my pocket dimension.
So I mean, in another part, there was this case of what do you call this? Like the line management. I forgot which con. Do you remember that kind of con regarding the issue? I think it is cost card.
Tell me more.
I think it's about a cost card where like the
A
line
lot of them
Yeah,
have.
like the line issue where the part like there has been a lot of people like
Yeah.
to the extreme na marami talaga na recent not so
Yes.
recent siya. So probably like, I don't know if it's like a few months ago or total last year, basta yung sobrang dami ng tao niya na natutulog na
Cosmania?
I think or Cosmania or Coscarn, I forgot. Basta yung natipong natulog na dumating sila around 3-4 AM yung mga tao. And then hanggang sa dumaba
Oh
yung
wait,
pila.
if it's 3 to 4. Isn't it like Cosmaniac because people usually stay for concerts? Did they have it last year?
No. It's not because of the concert. Ang parang like in the groups, ang nagiging inside joke or inside pun is like, okay, nandito na ako sa area na to kasi surely yung pila hahaba ng sobra. I don't know really the issue with that, if sila ba yung mga parang kabibili lang ng ticket on that same day or nag-claim ng ticket.
Right.
But it's related to like the management, how they handle the people, the line of the people. It is not, many are saying it is not good.
So people were lining up at 3 a.m.? Is that?
Yeah, I know like something there. So, there's like a time where there are conventions that, you know, the entry is kind of strict. So may mga tao na galing talaga sa malayo na they have to like go there so that they can enter first. Because I don't know if you guys have been to conventions like really early, but it's like freedom. There's like no people yet. So there's people that go there really early just to experience that because they know that they're not going to be able to experience it when there's like a lot of people.
I have a friend who is from Negros actually, and she's coming to Conquest. So and she is actually flying to Manila like 2 days before Conquest, so that just so she can like experience the before the, you know, the war.
War.
Before the war. Exactly.
Yeah.
This pocket of dimension yours is insane, by the way.
You had a lot of connections inside that dimension.
It's all over the world.
Yeah.
That.
Understandable.
WWV, Worldwide VTuber.
But yeah, one of the other things as well is like the price. Price of cons right now are ranging from what?
I think Conquest has the most expensive ticket so far.
So
800?
Conquest
800.
has 800 right now.
800.
Per day.
Yeah. I mean, they have guests for like famous guests, but back then
They have huge lineup for guests this year.
So yeah, it's quite understandable. But
Like,
for all,
if I were to
Huge
go,
lineup too.
just Anyat ko alone, I'd go.
Yeah. Yes.
that's true. That's relatable. So my point being is that back then, I used to hear or used to read in the comments where like back then, pre-pandemic, the price of the con tickets is around 150.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
saw
was
that.
very,
Yeah.
It used to be like that, yeah.
It was
Yeah,
very
it's
easy
cheap.
to afford it.
So,
But
so
like
I
that
guess,
did come with the issue of like a lot of people come in.
So I guess nagkaroon din apekto din siya ng inflation rate.
Well, yes.
Exactly.
Definitely.
I remember because pre-pandemic, it was like, actually, Cosmania was like 250 for a silver ticket. Yeah.
Already?
Yeah. It was like 250.
Bro,
Yeah, it was already 250.
That's so
Like
cheap.
2016, 2017, 2018. Yeah. Because I've been to all 3. So it's like,
It was literally the
It's
law
the
of
flex
supply and
for
demand
me.
hitting hard.
no, it's the age.
I mean
Flex
for
your
us,
age.
Flex your age, be proud. I mean for us, it's like you're telling a tale of the old times. Embrace
Back
the
in
age.
my day.
This is the part where you say, alam nyo ba, nung panahon ko?
Exactly.
Alam niyo ba? Anong panahon ko?
Oh no, our Uncle OJ becomes old OJ.
Sikat
No,
pa
no,
rin
no.
lang.
It's OJ-san.
OJ.
OJ-san.
Alam mo ba, nung panahon ko, sikat pang Love Live noon.
Hey, Love Live is still like famous.
It's not as much as before though.
Not as much as Hololive and AG-san.
Before, like back then, that's the level it was.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Actually, you
Oh my
mentioned.
god. Small tangent. OJ Sanji. That's all.
Nanday. Hi.
Pero yeah,
What,
oh no. Oh yeah, for
Anyway.
like. Anyway, as I was saying, you have mentioned about what do you call this? Like what do you call it? What you mentioned a while ago that a lot of people the Love Live is still on.
Yeah.
What flashed in my mind is the issue that many are complaining in the comments in the Facebook groups that people are many are like saying this is not an anime convention. This is a Genshin convention because a lot of
I did
So,
hear
like-
that, like, Conquest literally Genshin convention. Like,
oh yeah.
honestly,
mean,
I went through the art market, and then, like, I can safely say 90% of the merch there is like Genshin. There's like a few
Genshin
gems
Con.
in there.
Yes.
That was the real
There's
conquest.
like a few tiers of Themis, but still Mihoyo.
Mhm.
Oh,
really,
Here's
right?
Yes.
I mean, but-
And now there's like another one to the list. Honkai Star Rail.
Guys,
Yeah,
sorry,
they're
that
going to-
expansion, they're literally monopolizing
Mhm.
monopoly.
it's a
in-
Mihoyo
it's
con.
a Mihoyo thing.
It's a Mihoyo. You know, they should just
no,
open
no,
up a
actually
Mihoyo.
not Mihoyo. Not
No,
Mihoyo.
they-
Hoyoverse. Hoyoverse.
Hoyoverse.
I refuse
Sorry,
to.
Hoyoverse.
I refuse to
They do Hoyo
name it
Fests,
Hoyoverse.
actually.
It's Mihoyo
Yeah,
in
yeah,
my
they-
heart.
Hoyo Fest is small. It happens
Yeah.
in cafes. It's
In
about like a
cafes.
whole convention
They,
thing.
they
Otaku.
probably should.
They
There
would
actually
fill that
was
up.
a Genshin fan event called Primo Stella.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Prima
Like,
Stella.
I don't remember it was, but Primo Stella. It was mostly an artist fan event where, like, mostly sellers and stuff,
Mm.
but it was a chill event. I didn't get
Primo
there.
Stella.
I'm speaking from experience from another person, another connection.
But yeah.
I think it was like cosplayers as well that posed as characters.
Mhm.
Was it the same? Because I think I remember. If you guys know Cholo Tolentino, I'm actually close friends with Cholo, so I'm like following up on his events, and I think he did mention that he went to Primo Stella. As
Mm.
I think
Right,
that was the time that he
Interesting.
cosplayed Kaya. I don't know if I remember correctly, but yeah, there are a lot of Genshin events that happen here, and yeah, it is Primo Stella. It's like all over my newsfeed.
Editor, put the photo of Cholo Talentino.
Yeah, put a photo shot Cholo Tolentino here.
Or yeah, I mean, with a lot of things you have mentioned a while ago of you attending to different cons, can you like rank them? Which one is for you like the best or
Oh god, there's a lot. Like, just for cosplay PH events, they already have 4 events. But, like, okay, first let me, like, this is what I know. These are the conventions that I know. Like Cosplay Mania, Cosplay Matsuri, Coscarny, ACX, there's Conquest, Comic Con, Sticker Con. That's as far as I can remember, but that's already a handful.
Mhm.
But
That's already a
ranking
lot.
ranking them, Conquest is safely at the top because, like, they're doing very well. They're
Yeah.
listening. They're listening to the audience.
The list. Oh, I thought they were like they're listening to us. Like,
Where?
They're spying on us.
Where?
How
Where are
about, how about you, kay OJ? What's your like ranking of the events here in PH, or at least if there's a lot, provide like what's the best con that you have ever attended?
I honestly, the amount of cons that I've been through, like in these modern times, like I don't know what they're called. modern
times.
convention.
Finally, you have embraced the idea of you're being from the old times.
That's a lot.
A bygone
Modern
time. So I
The
think
Congoer. I have been to
Yeah.
5,000 conventions.
I've been to.
So,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Hmm.
I actually don't know. I have to go to more just to see. But
Like, so
cosplaying has always
far.
been in my heart. So I've always went to almost every single one. I didn't go to the one last year,
Mhm.
unfortunately. But I don't know. Coscarny is getting really close.
Cause Carney.
Cause
That's your
Carney.
number one.
Carney.
This year or last year?
It's getting pretty close. It's like a neck.
It's like Cosplay Mania and Cos Carney. It's like
Mm. So about you?
I know that Cosplay Matsuri is always in December. That's
Yes.
as far as I know.
Yeah.
they always follow the same events for
Same, yeah.
year. Yeah, every season. Is,
Oh, if what he said is like the con that's close to your heart, I can say that would be Comic Head for me. I have always gone to like a Comic Head
Mhm.
Oh,
Comic Head
that's
convention, and then like I was honestly surprised that when I found out that Comic Head also happens in other places. I always said like it was almost always in Centris.
Yeah.
I don't know the full name in
British
Centris. Yeah.
Centris?
Yeah, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
all of a
Been the
sudden,
one.
Centers, and then all of a sudden it's in Iloilo, it's in
It's
SMX,
everywhere.
It's
It has
everywhere
traveled.
now.
It's everywhere.
I guess you should use your pocket dimension now.
yeah, you
Yeah,
can
it's
make
very-
full use of it, not just
It's
on
very
centers.
useful.
Mhm. How about you, Shion? What is like your ranking?
Before I got into anime and before I became a cosplayer, I'm a person addicted to games. So
Mhm.
you guys already know what I'm gonna answer. It's Conquest and ESGS.
Yeah.
Those
Oh, yes,
are my
yes,
top
yeah.
two. Cause for Conquest last year I cosplayed Lily from Tekken, and then for ESGS I cosplayed Ada Wong from Resident Evil. Yeah,
Oh,
and both times I was wearing heels.
Oh no. Oh
Oh,
no.
boy.
Yeah, but one thing I would say, it's really comfortable walking around the convention. Because even if there is a lot of people on both conventions that I did say earlier, the flow was you're like moving. It
It
wasn't
was-
gonna get you stuck in one place. And there are, like for me, there was like parts where we can like rest in. Because I think the picture
all right.
part in
Like a
Conquest-
cosplayer rest area.
Yes, they did provide that on like events. And for us at Conquest, we were able to like sit at the sides because the guards were like really chill.
Mm.
Yeah, we were lucky with the guards because they were like, ma'am, gilid na lang po kayo.
Yeah,
But
they're
they
very.
weren't telling us to like alis. They were like, gilid na lang
Yeah.
po kayo kasi po daanan yan.
It
Yeah.
tells that
Yeah.
it shows that they
Yeah.
have been to previous conventions. They've probably been guards in other conventions.
They've done this
They
before.
understand.
yeah,
Yeah.
they just know na
They know
cosplayers
who
get
you are.
tired.
They
You
understood the
don't touch
assignment.
grass.
Oh no. But
Do you
yeah.
guys know that in booths there is like a patch of grass? Like, you can just like, I have touched grass.
Finally,
You can just like
Kusa.
do that.
finally, Kusa.
Kusa. You're just like, it's just there. It's grass.
Mm-hmm. Yo, yeah. We have to like what do you call this? Like the feeling of that. Like I had feeling of excitement whenever I went into cons. So like the
Yes.
feeling of like
Actually,
seeing your
yeah.
favorite anime characters or
Yes.
characters in general being worn and being cosplayed, I was like, oh wait, picture, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I can
Yes.
meet the real. It's real. Oh look,
Yeah.
the fantasy
Yes.
person is real.
Mhm.
Especially if the artist has like has attention to details like that much and they have like
Right.
budget.
You know
wow.
what? But like, what if our org does one?
What
Ooh.
if?
Ooh.
And let me just add another doozy. What if we had a feature with it with our VTuber in it?
Oh.
Also, we gotta do a shout out to. Oh yeah, you have a kohai. By the way, Sab, you have a kohai in
Right.
like a VTuber kohai, and her name is Ruru-chan.
yeah, right.
And oh my god, you guys gotta
I'm
see
so
her.
excited. I'm so
I'm not
excited.
so
to
excited
meet
with that. Like TNK having a VTuber.
Bro,
Wow.
same. But I saw it, I was like,
Like, like what if we? Oh my god,
I
the
can't
amount of
wait
the
to
amount of,
get
like,
find the memes.
events.
Mhm. I
She was
know.
actually nearly spotted. Have you guys watched the teaser of Ruru-chan?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the
Watch
teaser,
it now. She was nearly
Watch it.
spotted.
nearly spotted. Just a silhouette, just a blur.
It's just
Blur.
there.
Everything's a
Can
blur.
you
Just
pick
a
her up from your
teaser.
pocket dimension?
You just magically like spoof your hair.
I've been talking to Ruru. I've been chill with her recently.
Connections.
Connection.
Wow. There's nothing Samhyaku cannot.
Real.
There's nothing she can't grab.
She can do everything and be everywhere all at
I'm
once.
everywhere.
Oh, I love that.
Oh wow.
I am ambiguous. Wait, no.
Yes.
That's
Among Us,
omniscient.
I'm
I
kidding.
mean, sorry.
Now that you have mentioned about like the what is, do you have anything to look forward for future cons?
Oh, better ventilation.
Oh, I think it's very clear. It's like it's a unanimous decision. We're all looking forward to Conquest.
Better ventilation. That makes sense. You
But
know?
also,
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to, like, I know it's not, I don't know much about it, and I've never been to it, but I, I kind of want to go to APCC, Asia Pop Comic Con, or
Ooh,
Comic
what's
Convention. I
that?
don't know. It's APCC. It's basically like
APCC.
the Comic Con version in the Philippines, as far as I
Oh.
know. But as far as I also remember, it hasn't been done for like many years now, even pre-pandemic.
Ooh, I
So
hope
like
they-
I have a few friends who have been there, and it's been amazing, they said, and I kind of want to go there if it ever comes back.
Yeah, I actually just saw something in Facebook a while ago. Like Rainfest PH it's called because it's like
Yes,
a
Rain!
Renaissance
Yeah,
Fest
there's
PH.
gonna be a Renaissance fair here now. That's amazing.
Oh my! Wait,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a thing. That's
Yeah.
a thing now.
wait, is
I
it an
hope
outdoor Renaissance?
that's what I don't know.
No one
They don't-
knows.
I
They
don't
just
know yet.
announced it.
And I am kind of hoping
I can't wait to see people LARP to death outside.
Oh my.
I can't wait to
Nice.
see the non cultured people look at it and then be like, what the heck
What
are
is
they
happening?
doing?
Yeah.
I feel like many people are going to wear corset.
Definitely. I'm gonna wear corsets over corsets.
Kamate.
Ah. I don't
Yeah.
like corsets.
I'm gonna be the cottagecore fairy of my dreams.
Oh, that's like mostly gonna be fairies, honestly.
Yeah, fairies,
Yeah.
corset. I would be amazed and would be excited to see a person who actually has some a full armor, full plate armor, and they have the
Oh,
like
yeah.
Bro,
sword.
bro, I thought you were
Definitely. I'm
gonna say
looking
you're gonna
forward
be
to
a
it
maid.
And okay,
Oh my.
that's oh god. Wait, how long have we been talking?
I honestly have no idea, but it's like
Yeah.
so nice to like.
I'm getting lost in thought, but we do have a timer
Yeah, I know.
on top of our heads.
Yes, a
Oh,
timer.
God.
It's that.
That
It's
actually,
that. This is our clock.
Hi
Clap when
Cassandro.
there's 5 minutes left.
And
Hi
Cassandra.
Cassandro. Your sister. Pero yeah. Guys, it has been a blast
Yes.
for this episode and for this whole
Thank you
first
so
season.
much. By
course.
Thank you so much. And also, why I consider this episode to be a bittersweet because this will be the last season
Yes.
where we are going to see you
Kuya
as one of the
Oden.
regular members. Who knows? We might see you next year as a guest. So guys,
You're
Shout
gonna
out.
get demoted to guest.
I have been demoted to guest.
oh no. So yeah, I guess Sam, do you have anything to promote, to shout out? You can promote
Your Twitch, your Twitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wonder,
Yeah.
I wonder. Yes, you can catch me on twitch.tv/floating shoe. That's floating shoe without a space.
Floating
That
shoe.
is a very
I'm-
cute name.
Maybe the floating shoe is his pocket dimension.
Yeah. It's the shoe.
It's the shoe.
It's the
Because
all in
I
the
mostly
shoe.
play Genshin, and then I also like occasionally play some other like story-based games and some RPGs. But I also draw. Sometimes I do
Ooh.
art scenes. Yes, it's been a year though.
And that's
streamed art
pretty
in a
much
while.
like pretty chill. Like
Genshin
streaming.
has me on a chokehold.
Yeah. Everyone has like Genshin has like no.
exactly. Exactly. But I wonder if Star Rails will also do like
Oh,
what Genshin
Star Rail has me on a
Definitely,
chokehold
it
too.
probably has a bigger
Uh,
hand than Genshin. It's gonna choke
Have
me
you
too.
seen Kafka? And
Oh, yeah.
Neko?
I think she alone
Jing
can
Yuan?
choke me.
Jing Yuan.
Oh no. Honestly, I haven't played the game yet because I don't have any platform.
You're missing out
and-
on so much.
Yeah.
You're missing out on
You're
Kafka.
missing out.
You're missing out on Jing Yuan.
And that's all we can do. Thanks for watching this episode.
Yes, of course. Just to clarify, ito kasi tatapusin mo agad eh. It's last season, guys. It's last
It's not
episode.
episode.
Last season.
See?
Oh,
Last
diba?
episode. This is
Ay,
the most
simula.
Now we're confused. Now I'm confused. It's the
Well, yeah.
last season with me in it.
Last season with
him.
Unless I become
A guest.
A guest.
for the next
unless I
season.
become demoted.
Oh No!
Yeah,
Yes, you
we're
can just
truly
devote yourself to guest position.
right.
Just always there.
Who knows?
You-
We might... Baka makita ka na namin din naka-virtual.
You have been promoted to customer.
But yeah, as
We're gonna have to
bittersweet
cut
as it
it
may,
there.
guys,
Mhm.
this is our last episode.
Of the season.
Season of Into the Torii Gate
Gate.
podcast.
Yes.
Season 2.
And we would like to thank you guys for watching.
We hope we learned
Thank you,
much
thank you,
and you have
arigato.
vibed with us. Bye!
But oh my,
Arigato!
look at her!
Look at her! Look at her! Look at her beauty! Look at Sisi! Wow! Cassandra, look at her!
Cassandra. Wait,
Cassandra, look at her.
pull them slowly. Okay.
Look at her!
Look. Okay.
Look at her! Look at her! Look at them! Look at her there!
Look at her.
Look at her!
Look at. This is-
Alright, that's it, guys. Bye!